Hello, my name is Raymond Karczewski, and I am a living Christ. Next month, June, I will be on the internet for 20 years, writing and speaking about truth. I'm doing this to a world steeped in lies and deceit, in conflagration of satanic destruction that covers every aspect of your lives. You have been brought into this world for a purpose, to understand yourself, and to transcend the circumstances of a mind-controlled planet, controlled by people of a negative spiritual inclination, satanic inclination. Those who control you in every aspect of your lives. They have made you to doubt yourselves. And in that doubt, that psychological doubt, that satanic conditioning that has made you into less than whole, less than holy, less than wholesome, less than what you are. You see yourselves as ideas that have been inculcated into you by these outside satanic forces, and you believe it, and therefore you have sold your souls with the doubt that has been taking control of your consciousness from as far back as you can remember. You have lost sight of who you truly are. For you, as I, are Christ's. But you suffer from amnesia. You have been made to think that you are slaves, and thus you live that life of slavery. Cannot think otherwise, for thought is what rules your world, not truth. You have yet to understand what truth is, even though for 20 years I have been presenting it to you. You have experienced truth through my words, because it causes the negative, explosive reactions that you have to the simple words that I speak that outrage you. But what's being outraged? Is it the ideas that you hold about who you are? Whether Christian or Buddhist, or communist? See, all these things are ideas, and you believe that they have precedence over your consciousness. And so you succumb. You become lesser than the idea that you yourself create and project. The world that we live in is inarguably the satanic arena. That's unquestionable, undebatable. And yet that's all we do. We argue with the idea we have of you, each of you. You have separated yourselves at the very essence of your being, and you have created the consciousness of duality, the me and the not me, the you and the not you. You see? There's your source of confusion. There's your source of angst, of aggression, of conflict, never-ending problem solving. You create the problem and you go about solving it, but you never solve it, do you? Because you don't see clearly what is. You only see what you want to see, or what someone suggests to you for you to see. That's how you are divided. That's why we have wars. That's why we have exploitation of others and the robbing of one's destiny, the cutting off of your true state of consciousness, of your true state of awareness. You see, our world reflects our consciousness. You can see it's a world of anger, it's a world of frustration, it's a world of confusion, it's a world of duality of power and victimization. And most of you find yourself in various levels of victimization. And you support the system by your continuation to stay at that level of ignorance, at that level of stupidity, where you will kill because you're a Christian, or because you're an American, because you're a communist, you're Russian, you're Chinese. All those are ideas. What you are is a son and daughter of God, of infinite intelligence, which cannot be altered through thought, through conditioning, through satanic mind control. I'm a Christ. I make no bones about it. I am a simple, holistic man of truth, where I live in the consciousness beyond duality. I live in truth. There is no duality in truth, where one must decide what one believes in. There is only what is, and that energy is absolutely immune from attack. Now, for the last 20 years, if you read my writings or my 175 YouTube videos, you will see that that's all I have received as a result of my contributions. Attack. The attempt to discredit. The attempt to destroy. To stop me from speaking. Why? Take it or leave it. Understand? If you live at that level of action, where your words are as one with your actions, you are beyond the realm of satanic mind control, and deception has no effect upon the energy of truth, for all deception is duality in action. And I have shown the immunity that affords a Christ, a simple man or woman of truth, when attacked by Christ. Satanic consciousness. You listen to the media, to your politicians, and you hear divisive concepts. Always divisive, always divided, always attack or destroy. You take a side. You pick a side. You identify with that side. And therefore you are controlled by those who control the ideas that make up the side, which is an illusion. It's a wall that is just an illusion. Remove that wall And where is the side that one must pick? You understand? I have been barred from 2 major alternative patriot networks. The Alex Jones Show, whom I perceive to be a rabble-rouser, the lowest level of deceptiveness, who dons the mask of its opposite. Jones is a bully. Jones is aggressive. Jones is a little boy. Is that the kind of man you want to follow? Seems so, if you look at the numbers. They've also been banned from the Republic Broadcasting Network and its owner, John Stadtmiller. Stadtmiller, as opposed to Jones, is a very charming fellow. But if you look deeply beyond the image, he has the same energy as Jones. He just has a different technique. And therefore, he creates the other side. We both profess to be on the same side, but are they really? They both share the ambition of hell, of fame, of fortune. Jones makes no bones about it, while Stadtmiller, on the other hand, creates the image of being a martyr, of being at it and nobody understanding, his support failing, and he whines, consistently whines, trying to make you feel guilty, to keep his message alive. If his message was truth, it would stand. It would stand. But hell controls the media. They both have another thing in common. They could not allow this simple man of truth, Jew, to speak on their program. And so they have banned me, because they could. Does that solve the problem? Let me tell you directly, and with finality, with what is going on today, with the threat of martial law, with the loss of our constitutional republic, and the descent into slavery. It's all an illusion. No concept is greater than those who create and serve the concept. You see, and all this stuff is just concepts, ideas, graven images. And you're too damn dumb to really understand it and rise above it. The solution is not in joining a side, picking a side, and fighting for freedom. That's just plain dumb. Yet, if you look at the politics of our time, the world leaders, the wars, $1 trillion expended in wars and creating, extracting trillions and trillions of dollars from you, the value producers, and supporting it in wars. Well, you just give them the money. You capitulate. That's what I mean when I say that you're dumb. Oh, I think that when I say words like that, I just enrage you further. Because you don't want war, yet you support it. You give your money, your blood, sweat, and tears to support that which you deny supporting. That's your state of denial. That's your state of stupidity expressing itself. I know the solution. I have brought it throughout the years, and it has been spat upon by dumbbells like you who support mind-controlling Satanists who attack such a simple solution. You have yet to see the power that you have because you have been made to doubt yourself. Well, I have shown you that that is also an illusion, and without it, hell could not exist on earth. One must transcend the consciousness of duality, which is controlled through the intellect by other intellects, other Satanists. So you are all Satanists, but you don't believe it, you don't understand it. But if you're partial, if you're a fragmented human being, you are a Satanistic slave. And that can't be denied. For all that is true is what is, and it speaks for itself. So when you look at the world in truth, through the eyes of truth, and not through the mind of intellectual thought, you will see wars, you will see exploitation, you will see suffering, you will see anger. You will see all these things because that's what it is. You have made it so. You have supported it with your money and with your consent. It's all satanic. Satan has no power over any of you unless you invite him into your consciousness. Now, to many of you, you'll say, that's just a thought. It's an idea. It's more than that. Focus on the energy of my words. They're not the words themselves. And you will have to admit that there's something more to my words that enrage you than the same words spoken by others who do not enrage you. You see. Why? Because I am a Christ. I am non-dualistic in nature. I am what is. My words are my actions. You want to stop martial law? You want to stop wars? You want to stop hell on earth? All you have to do is understand that when you stop supporting it because you doubt yourself, because you have been made to doubt yourself, it all comes to an end. You don't have to die. You don't have to kill somebody else in a war, in a civil war, in martial law. You don't have to kill your neighbor because he wears a cop's uniform. You're all reacting to the ideas that have been conditioned to you. And I'm speaking to you as a retired police sergeant from the California department many years ago. That was part of my testifier, to enter that environment and hold to my integrity and not be seduced into capitulating to satanic power. Everyone goes through their own trials because we are all sons and daughters of God, infinite intelligence. But once we doubt ourselves through the seduction of satanic conditioning, we enter into hell. So, here's the solution to martial law. Boycott government. Boycott the bankers. Boycott, 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 boycott. You see, There is no double-edged sword to boycott. It is what it is. Without your support, hell could not continue to exist. So boycott it. Stop supporting it with your money. Stop supporting it with your fear. Stop supporting government that enslaves you. Stop supporting the bankers who take your money, a symbol, an idea, worthless paper. They have already robbed you of your substance. Just boycott it. No more. No mas. No mas. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. There is no attack. All you're doing is withdrawing your support. And what happens? You know what's going to happen. They're going to come at you big time. So, do no harm. Do not initiate harm. But when they come after you with threats of harm through martial law, take up the gun and protect yourselves. You have the God-given right to self-defense. Use it. Boycott and take up the gun and enforce it. There you will find that everything disintegrates and all that's left is what is truth. The simplicity of life that has no conflict, and you will discover that you are it. That's the path to Christ consciousness, to non-duality. And you have always had that power with you. But so far you have fought it tooth and nail. That's why you're so angry with my messages, because my message is inescapable. It can't, if it's based in oneness, truth, life, and the way, it's inarguable. And those who try to argue it find themselves in the realm of dualistic consciousness, which has no power in the non-dualistic realm of what is. That's the frustration that dumb slaves show that they have when they meet up with a simple man of truth, Christ. Stop supporting government. Stop supporting wars. Stop resisting government. See, resistance is giving energy. And if you give energy to that which you resist, you only make it stronger. Boycott. Remove your energy from them, and you'll find that it just falls away. That's the message of this Christ. You can take it or leave it, for it's only you who will reap the whirlwind. See. Thank you for your time.